Hello, I'm Laura Duksta, and I'm the author of the New York Times bestseller I Love You More, and the soon-to-be-released You Are a Gift to the World. I'd like to share a little bit about myself, my books, and how I became known as an ambassador of love. At 7 or 8 years old, I knew that I was meant to travel the world, meet my brothers and sisters, and share the message of love. What I didn't know is sometimes when you have a big vision like that, life will provide you with opportunities to help you expand who you know yourself to be. At the age of 11, I lost all of my hair to a condition called alopecia areata. I wore wigs for 19 years trying to be like everybody else, and I was definitely the kid in school who was bullied and teased. But slowly I realized I was learning lessons about love, compassion, and understanding for myself and for others that I would never trade for my hair. About 10 years later, I heard a loud inner voice for the first time tell me to put my seatbelt on. I argued at first, but then did as I was told. Shortly after, I was in an accident that my best friend wouldn't survive, and I was upside down in my seatbelt unharmed. This experience was incredibly traumatic at the time, but it gave me an awareness that life goes on, and it created a deep connection to spirit and to my angels who always remind me to keep shining. About 3 years later, I graduated from the University of Maryland with a degree in sociology and thought I'd take 3 to 6 months off. 6 years later, I was still bartending in South Beach. My mom jokes practicing being social, but really I was caught up in a late night lifestyle that had a pretty tight hold on me. It was during this time, though, that I found myself praying for my sister. She was a younger mom than expected to be, and she was now married and pregnant with her second child. But her and her husband argued all the time. As I prayed, a voice clearly answered me and said, "Your sister's fine, pray for your nephew." I did as I was told, and as I did, the whole idea for my first book, I Love You More, flooded my being. It was definitely the experience of divine inspiration or intervention. But needless to say, I had no idea how to transition from being a bartender to an author. But with $10,000 borrowed from my mom, who was a kindergarten teacher for 38 and a half years, we decided to self-publish. We sold 180,000 copies before teaming up with Source Books, who helped land us on the New York Times bestsellers list. My books are done in a flip format, meaning that they start from both sides and read to the middle. So like love, they really never end. I now believe that I Love You More was written so that children of all ages might know that no matter what's going on in their life or in the world around them, how truly loved they are. My next book will be out in the spring. You Are a Gift to the World flips over to The World is a Gift to You. I've partnered with Plant Trees for Life, and our intention is to encourage and empower children of all ages to love and take good care of themselves, one another, and the planet we call home. I feel blessed to write children's books, as not only do I reach the young people, but also the parents, grandparents, and teachers. And I'm now fulfilling on my mission of traveling the world, meeting my brothers and sisters, and sharing the message of love through my books, my inspirational talks, and school programs. I share with students about the power of being yourself, my experience as an author, as well as other life lessons. I hope you'll check out my books. You can find me online at lauraduksta.com and also on Facebook. Until then, have a bright and blessed lifetime, and remember always to keep shining,